Hey Steph, I have your cards here ready for your reading, and I pulled a few already. And what I'm getting right away is his sister's being a real pain in the ass, trying to make him feel some type of way, which is really a conundrum for him because he can't speak to his own sister about his feelings, where you're concerned and his desire to leave the marriage. Because the cards are as follows: we have the Two of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Three of Swords, the Hierophant, the Three of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Tower card. Okay, to clarify the Two of Pentacles, I pulled the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So he's getting it from both sides. He's getting it from his sister, he's getting it from the foot. This is causing him a great amount of stress with this Tower card here and this Eight of Swords. In the back of his mind is you, because we have the Lover's card here. What else is going on with Keith right now? He's really the one that we care about the most. Fuck the foot, fuck his sister. He's the one that's really important right now. He's a little avoidant right now. We have the Four of Swords here. That's avoidant. It's like on the one hand, he has you in the back of his mind. He knows what he truly wants, but his sister's constantly with the earworms. You don't treat your wife the way that she should be treated. She's all up in his ear. She's a real battle axe of a woman. Is she heavy set? I keep getting that she's heavy set and that she doesn't really have a very defined chin or jaw. I just keep getting that. And that she has short hair and that she's constantly in his ear. Okay, what else is going on with Keith right now? Judgment. His sister's trying to make him feel guilty with the whole religious aspect of this. I'm just as religious as the next person, but if a marriage doesn't work, a marriage doesn't work. Okay? And interesting that it placed the Judgment right on top of the Hierophant. The Hierophant is all about marriage. The Hierophant is all also about doing things the traditional way. He wants to be free with this Nine of Pentacles card here. But his sister keeps telling him, you made a vow, you made a vow, you made a vow. It's a shame he can't talk to his own sister about his feelings. It's terrible. The High Priestess. He already knows where he belongs. He already knows. He's going to have to make his choice. He's going to have to end this situation, this terrible cyclical cycle with this foot. And she hates it when we call her that. Every time I do a reading on her now, she's like, stop calling me that. Foot, foot, footy, foot, foot. That's what the fuck you are. Foot McFooterson. DJ Footy. Oh my god. I don't feel this is going to be a very long read at all because it's pretty cut and dry here, okay? But we definitely can discuss this because I feel like we will, okay? Well, these readings kind of like they vary from week to week. Yeah. All of the cards here are pointing to where he knows where he needs to be. He knows where his destiny is. We got the star card here. That's the destiny fate card. Okay. He knows where he needs to be. And he has his fucking battle axe of a sister constantly in his fucking ear. We have the Seven of Pentacles here. Yeah, she's trying to plant that seed. She's trying to plant that seed of shame and guilt. We have that Seven of Pentacles here. What else is going on with Keith right now? Yeah, this is why he's not moving anywhere because we have the Chariot in reverse here. I feel like the foot is the type of person that will try to elicit sympathy from anyone that she can, okay? We have the Nine of Wands here. Yeah, she's painting this picture of this wife that just did everything for her husband, and you know we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Everything I do is not enough for him, and I don't, I'm not feeling like he's totally in it anymore. Why, bitch? Because he's not. Page of Swords. Interesting. What is this Page of Swords? What's this Page of Swords all about? Hangman. I don't know. We have Page of Swords and the Hangman here. Page of Swords usually is about social media stalking, but I don't feel that that's the case here. I feel because the Hangman is along with it, it's being in a stalemate, wanting to communicate but being in a stalemate, or not being able to communicate his point of view, that it's receivable by other people, namely his sister. His sister's really kind of the driving force here. Yeah, there's some concern because we have the Nine of Swords here. We're gonna wrap this one up here because it's pretty cut and dry here. He's not yeah, she's really laying it on thick, this sister, right? We have the King of Wands in reverse here. King of Wands is delays. Yep, just more indecision here. Two of Swords. But don't forget, Stephanie, we're still in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde being direct. It just went direct, but it's still in the shadow period. It's going to be in the shadow period for a little bit. Okay? So this is current energy right now. This can change. Okay? Yeah. I feel we'll know more Sunday, right? Because we have the Six of Swords here. That's travel over water. And they're traveling over water, obviously. So Sunday, that should be the kicker when they get back home. What happens? As long as his sister's in his ear, it was really a terrible idea, you know, to have his sister that sides with the foot there on this cruise here because it's awkward because while the foot is hanging out with his sister, he's off going back to the cabin, you know, looking out the deck or something. He's just not anywhere where they are, you know? It's and if he's not enjoying himself with you, he's obviously miserable. And a miserable Pisces man, he's not going to make no bones about letting you know, look, this is not my thing right here. It's like, two cackling hens and like you said, walking in on some snark being talked about you. It's like, it's just not a good situation, Steph. It's not. But we're gonna know by Sunday. The devil, yeah, he's going through it right now. Right here for this reading. Yeah, yeah, he's eventually going to walk, and I feel now. I don't know if this was last Sunday that you were talking about that he uh that they got back, or if they're going to get back this Sunday. So if it's this Sunday that they're getting back, then this is about to happen. If it's about the Sunday that passed, then this is already happened. Okay? But with this last card here, we have the Eight of Cups. He's eventually going to move out of this situation, but it's he's overthinking. Like most of the DM do. They overthink it, and when you overthink something, your mind, your ego mind, produces a whole bunch of what ifs instead of just going in and ending things that have to be ended, tying up, loose ends that need to be tied up, and just handling your business. And his fucking sisters are just gonna have to fucking suck it up. Suck it up. You don't have dominion over your brother. He's got his own life. Let him live his own life. You live your own life. So, this is the reading, honey. We must discuss this. We have to discuss what is transpiring right now or has transpired, depending on if they are returning this Sunday or they have already returned this past Sunday. Okay, so I forget which one it is. Okay, I don't know if it's the Sunday coming up or the Sunday that passed. All right, let me know what you think, and we shall discuss. Big hugs, hun.